welcome back once again. And it's another edition of the Mid-Morning Buzz with a twist this morning. It's all about Oil Long Fest. And let me say good morning to our listeners and viewers out there. Welcome back. Let me say good morning to Eugenia. Let me say good morning to, of course...
Good morning, GT.
Let me say good morning to...
So, I'm just listening. Eugenia has a name.
Yeah, I give Eugenia already. Let me say good morning to Janelle. I didn't really want to say your name, and I just wanted you to just getting in the conversation. But since you want to take it front, well, take it front. Good morning to everyone. Let me say good morning to Graphix too. Graphix, good morning.
Good morning. I'm here.
Gabby, you're rolling solo this morning, right?
No, he's not.
He's not rolling solo?
No, he's joined by Jeremy.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's joined by Jeremy.
Okay. Well, we go introduce the other person shortly.
Right.
Well, welcome back. It's all about Oil Long Fest once again. Coming up
on
Saturday. You keep telling me don't say the 1st of February. Next Saturday.
This
1st of February. This Saturday. You know, last week it was something like, next week Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's this Saturday. Mm-hmm. Not next Saturday anymore. This Saturday.
Yeah.
Jan, you prepared? You ready?
I've been saving space because that's going to be my role on the day.
I like the way you put that.
I'll be the official taster.
We want no breakfast. Since the day before.
Yeah.
Since Friday, we don't know that.
Creating additional storage room because on the day she told me she has 25 pots registered for competition.
Well, last week was only 15.
Yeah,
so we had 10 new registered. So
she went up to St. Andrews last week.
Went up on Friday and
expanded the registration.
That's good. That's good. So I was saying it's 51st anniversary of independence. We could have 51 pots.
Right? She's close.
Hopefully by Saturday.
25. You never know. I mean, folks hearing about this now. They may just decide, hey, let me come and do a thing, man.
Yeah, because we were saying we waived the registration fee so person can just come and cook.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You want to be part of the competition, feel free to.
You have that special touch in terms of creating that pot of oil down.
Yes.
You decide, hey, let me come and show them what I could do.
Yeah.
And you never know, you probably could win something by just being there.
Right.
I like creativity.
Yes.
So for me, I know we would have a lot of traditional oil down. Mm-hmm. I want to see different pots. And I'm hoping that I don't like mango. Well,
you ever think there could be an untraditional point of oil down?
Yeah, I want to see a pot with crab and shrimps and
it's not the traditional way.
Seafood, fish. Have you ever had a fish oil down? Look at your face.
I have.
You've had a fish oil down?
I've had a fish oil down.
You have?
Yeah, I've had many times. Because I don't eat the meat, so my oiling always have fish.
Titiri, I want the oil.
Yeah.
Titiri. I know about the titiri part. I don't like this little thing, but
and I may have to create my own pot, but a seafood pot. I want to see creative. I want to see different things in the oil down. Spice it up.
Something just unusual from where we've been produced all the time.
Hello.
I like the idea.
I want the traditional pots, mind you, but I want to see different pots as well.
All right.
Make it
I hope somebody's listening and they may just decide, hey, I'm going to come and do oil down that is out of the ordinary. Yeah, but it still goes within the category of an oil down.
Yeah.
But it's not a typical oil down.
Make it spicy.
All right.
Last week, Joseph and I we were having this argument. What is the one thing that you must have in an oil down? Because everybody, they make it differently and based on their taste and preferences. And he was saying coconut milk. But I'm saying you can find something to substitute for coconut milk.
What could be substituted? I can't cook, so I would like you ladies who are home. One thing you must have an oil if you don't want to use coconut milk.
What would you substitute it with?
Yeah. Suppose there's somebody who likes oil but they can't use the dairy products or the coconut milk thing.
They want it for the fats and so maybe some. Yeah, Joseph probably home and son in the course. I can just hear it.
Well, I'm thinking you could substitute for coconut milk.
Olive oil and sour cream.
So you just use some oil.
I think the whole ingredient must be set to cost.
Everybody may say, what's wrong with this lady on the radio? What's wrong with this lady? You put olive oil.
What could you substitute it with? Maybe he's right. I can't think of a good substitute.
Coconut is a must. It's a must in oil.
Yeah.
Something about the flavor that it creates. So you must put coconut in oil. It's a must. Yeah. Otherwise your oil in oil in for that.
Yeah.
I mean. So tell us what's happening.
That's the challenge for me. I'm going to experiment. GT, you would taste it and not know it's not coconut milk.
You don't want coconut milk.
Yeah, I'll try it. Years ago, I always say that I had my stepmom. She is traditional as they come. So So I told her, that I'm Maggie, and so they were just introducing packet coconut milk. And she's like, no. Don't bring this thing in the house. And if you cook it all, you must grate your coconut. And
So using alternative milk then?
so I said,
So
no,
it may
but no, the packet milk to me, they do the same thing. So one day I tell her, I'm going to make an oil down. And I use my packet coconut. And she tasted it. And I was like, how is it? And she said, it's pretty good.
But we want to say if you come into coconut first, I mean the oil down first. When I say coconut, I think the coconut in my mind. We don't want no coconut milk
In the
from
packet?
the packet coconut.
Jokes.
We don't want that.
Jokes. It tastes the
Janelle,
same.
no, we don't want that. No, nothing off the shelf coconut thing. We want the coconut that you have grated. You understand? Put the work into
We want the
grating it.
authentic-
You understand? We want the coconut
You
that you
just
have
want the
cracked
old
open
school?
and yeah,
But,
man.
So
But we
what's
say
the
we want
difference-
creativity. But what I'm
What's the
saying,
difference between grating it and blending it? Is it the same
tastes
thing?
Same
different.
thing.
No,
it's the same thing.
the coconut milk.
It's not the same thing. No, it's not the same
It's
thing.
not the same
The
thing.
blending thing is totally different. We understand for Eugenia purposes, she may want to blend.
That's right.
For Eugenia purposes, she may want to blend. So we don't understand it. But it's always nice to have it. Something about the grated coconut creates a big difference in terms of how it's prepared. You feel like you do something. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. No, when you do the blended one, it's not the same thing, man. The feeling that
Not
there's
just
something
that.
about
When
the
you grate the coconut and you put it in the strainer and you press it down, you get the true taste of
I wonder if Eugenia ever did that in she life.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. You and I are looking at these nails, and we know these are not.
I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say it. So I'm just saying. I wonder if she ever did it in her life. You know?
Yes, I did.
Graphix.
Grated.
Graphics today?
Yeah, grated.
You like it grated?
Yeah, grated
Jeremy.
is the best.
Jeremy, I know you want to back me up here. We can blend and we can use the packet, right?
Sorry, I didn't exactly hear. Well, I don't have headphones on.
Okay, your headphones are on. But I was telling them, we don't necessarily have to grate the coconut. We can blend it, or we can use the coconut in the packet, right, Jeremy?
I guess I rather the blended part of it. My father is actually a very good oil maker, and he always blends his coconut.
He blends
to
it.
get the true juices and oils. You know.
See, Jeremy, you don't want to get yourself into problem. Like you trying to get yourself into problem with this blended thing. So we go in with the grated stuff.
Jeremy just said blend.
Well, I
And his
guess
father
blend,
is
yes.
a
Nah, man.
non-connoisseur.
See, Jerry.
Great.
So Jerry, have you said he wanted blend instead of grated?
Yeah, blend. You blend, you get more out of it.
Jerry, I'm agreeing with you.
He corrected himself though. He said grated.
He said,
right,
no, I know it's grated. He wanted to say, man. I know it's grated. He wanted to say, nobody inside in with you that blended. So you and Eugenia, it's a no for the blended.
Yeah.
Right.
So anybody that come with
So I
blended coconut, we don't want that.
I feel it's you and Eugenia come up with these rules for this competition.
Yeah, we want it
Folks, let me go to the
grated.
rules, and folks, we going to the rules, and every rule we don't like, we just mashing it up today.
Hey, let's go.
So these are the rules for the competition on Saturday, right? So your team size, maximum of 3 participants per team.
All right.
Why 3? Can we have, like, some teams have 6 people.
One for lighting
Then
the
I
fire,
said-
one
I
for
said
lighting
more
the
than
fire,
two,
one
more
for
than one
packing the
pot.
pot.
Then I say do more than one pot. I mean, imagine you have 6 different persons around one little pot.
It's a big pot. Like
I
the
say
police
do 2.
You
for
can't
instance, the
well,
police team, they have a big team.
I
They're
don't think
doing 2.
Eugenia
So
can't
they're
predict the
doing more.
pot.
Yeah.
But Eugenia can't predict the size of the pot yet.
No, but some of the pots are going to be big. There's no
Right.
limitation on the pot size.
There isn't.
So
some people have, like, the
one
cauldron
person
like
can
pots.
one person can handle that.
No, so you have 1 peeling fig,
I think 3 is
1
sufficient.
peeling breadfruit,
But remember as
1
well.
kneading dumpling, 1 grating coconut.
Remember, this will also be a hands-on sort of experience. Remember, we have the visitors and so that will be coming up
Right.
to be part of the whole experience.
Yeah.
we
So
want
somebody to
ensure-
narrate what's taking place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Part of the team.
That's going to be on 1 pot. That's
Yeah.
tell GT. So you have a GTA team coming up
Yeah.
Right.
to observe how we and participate in making the oil
Yes.
dung. This is going to be fun.
It
So
should be.
they're going to be on the original oil dung pot. Who's
That's the
making that
whole
pot?
plan. But the vendors.
Okay.
You know, the vendors have been told that we are expecting some visitors, so
Right.
we make allocations for them, so at least they'll be involved in the preparation process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're looking forward
Like
to
for
that.
me, if I'm in the kitchen, not very often, but I'm in the kitchen sometimes, I want nobody come in and do nothing to me.
They just change your plans, eh?
Uh-huh.
You know that?
Yeah.
You
they
haven't have an idea of doing something you're cooking and all that, and somebody comes and they present another idea. They throw you off. They cannot throw you off of what you wanted to, what your plans. Or maybe you was thinking maybe I put the dumplings first, and they say nah, put the meat.
Yeah.
Always the right process of going, but sometimes you just think that's how I want to have it done, and then they throw you off. I know. We have a caller in. Maybe he wants to say something. Maybe him or her may want to say something. Or we wasn't ready for the calls yet, but let's see what he has to say. Caller live. Good morning. I think the caller gone. The caller gone.
Calling to tell me I
Well, let's continue the rules. They may say we lost the
I
caller,
would
but
not interfere with the precious oil long recipe at all. That's our national dish. I just like to be different. So, the ingredients now. So, number 1, the team size, 3 participants per team. Ingredients, team must use authentic, and that's Eugenia word, I could see her writing it in. Authentic oil dung ingredients.
Authentic.
And these include breadfruit, coconut milk, turmeric, etc.
all right.
So you be going around and checking people pots to make sure
Yes.
that they're not sneaking in anything in the packets.
Precisely.
Yep.
Okay.
Or any their special sauce or ingredients you want to throw in there.
No. I have a sponsor that want to bring in something, but anyways, we'll talk about my sponsor stuff later. Optional additions are allowed, but must maintain the dish's traditional essence.
All right.
Would that get rid of my seafood pots?
Yes, please.
It
So you want
can't.
to throw that out?
So
Come
we
on.
can have we had to have some creativity. So time limit. There's a time limit. Cooking must be completed within 3 hours. That's for the competition.
Yes.
But we have some fun pots that may go beyond
Yes.
the competition time.
But there's never been a time factor for how long or how long stays a cook.
Well, they say the longer the nicer, eh? You have to put it on a slow fire and let it kusume.
Oh.
But I think after
Okay.
3 hours is soup.
Nah, man. You have to put
Breadfruit?
it on a slow
After
fire.
3 hours is not always abundant, right?
It's how you pack the pots.
all right.
Put it on a slow fire, let it kusume and all the juices intermingle and hello.
For more than 3 hours,
Yeah,
yeah.
man, a real slow fire. I tell you, a slow fire. You can cook things on slow fire for days, you know.
It's true. But not under the kind of wood fire we thinking about
Nah.
when we
You think
talk
about a big blaze. I
Yeah.
talk about a kusume like fire.
And we speaking about fire, we saying to the persons who will be competing, well, cooking as well, to walk with your wood and your, the necessaries, because, of course, it's an open area, it's pearls, and of course, we're not really allowing, well, I don't expect anybody to come with a stove.
But that's a question I was just going to ask you, though. What are folks permitted to cook? Are they
Right.
permitted to use a coal pot?
Yeah, firecracker.
Create a fireside, or they can walk with a firecracker?
Yeah.
All right. But you never know. Somebody might be creative enough to come with a stove. You never know. Yeah. Stove are lightweight these days. If you pick one up, you put it on your car and you walk with your gas and do you think like that?
I think we have a caller.
Yeah, we do have a caller. Caller, you live. Good morning.
Morning, gentlemen, ladies.
Yeah.
What I suggested at that competition, you should have 2 pots. My reason for that is, we have people that use items. They don't eat in the meat and so forth.
Right.
So you have to have a pot for those and a taster for that. So that would be the right competition.
But there are multiple individuals cooking anyway, so somebody may decide to do it all along of that nature.
Oh, we do have persons.
You understand? So I don't think one person gonna be doing 2 pots. I don't think it's gonna go that way because of the amount of individuals cooking.
Yeah, because you have them in groups. So each group should be cooking 2 pots and
Okay.
and another thing all on. Remember, we have always is 2. The master created by 2, everything. Ladies, men, up,
Got you.
down,
Thank you, caller.
sideways,
Thank you.
up, down, sideways, rainy time, dry time, lunch time, break time. Okay, thank you.
All right. All the best. Well,
Yeah, that's a point.
that can be put under consideration.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think everybody's doing 2 pots, but
No,
we have a variety of pots. We
Yeah.
have vegetarian pots and
Yeah, persons have
And
indicated they will be
pots.
doing vegetarian pots as well.
So it's not like one person, everybody
No.
just be doing
you have a multitude of
multiple
pots with
pots,
different
multiple
things in it.
As we
Yeah,
said,
it's called
we open for creativity,
Yeah.
so
We encourage it.
We're encouraging folks to different ones. All right. We have another caller. Hello, of course. Hope the calls don't get us off the track this morning. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, young people.
Good morning.
Let me tell you something. Breadfruit funny, you know. Breadfruit very funny. Not all breadfruit could take slow fire, you know.
All right.
Some breadfruit is slow at the fire, it water soak. So when you take it out in the pot, it just mashing up in your hand. So it mightn't get fast fire, but at the same time, not all breadfruit are like slow fire.
All right.
And I have a pot. Somebody come and borrow me pot. My pot could make I long for about 12 person. And I don't remember who I lend the pot, and nobody will bring back the pot. And I need me pot for I long this week. I mean, you learning people the thing because you forget to learn, you don't bring it back. Paradise people, if I ask Susan pot, bring it back, give me please. I really want it.
So you're coming on, so we're seeing you on Saturday?
In Empire?
Yes.
I don't know, no boy. I don't know.
Come on, you don't tell me you don't know. You know you should know that you're going to be there on Saturday, all right?
I'll go come. I'll go see what's taking place.
Yeah, but you have to be there. You have to be there.
It's too close for that.
Yeah, you're too close for that.
Paul too close to Paradise Junction for that.
All right.
I'll go make a line.
All right, man.
Go make a line.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
All right.
Yeah, man. Oh, God, only bring back that.
Paradise people bring back that Susan pot.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm sorry, if you don't remember who you lend, that is it. But the whole pot. So
Graphix, you're sure you're responsible for that, boy? Huh?
Go all up country and Bob. I have my own oil long pot.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never. Remember, hey, don't forget we had to say hello to our sponsors. So what are you going to take care of?
Yeah, because we have Jeremy.
Oh, we have Jeremy over there.
Yeah.
All right.
I would say, Eugenia, if you needed wood, you're on Pearls in the estuary, that area down at the beach.
Yes,
Real,
there's a lot of wood down there.
real wood down there.
So folks don't have that option
Just walk
already. If they don't even want to
Pearls and
carry
get
it.
some wood. Yeah, man, come early and get your wood up there.
Eugenia realized we're going country, right?
Yes.
Which the option for collected wood is not a...
Real wood. So, Eugenia, you need wood. You need wood? You just walk down to Pearls and sort yourself out.
All right.
Walk down the estuary. Right, so preparation. You all need to be here. Most preparation and cooking must be done on site. Exception is made for items that may need power supply, such as coconut cream. Some people like to pre-cook their meats, and so, you know. Cleanliness is a must. Teams must maintain a clean cooking area at all times.
All right.
So now we look at the judging criteria.
You could lose some points for that.
Yeah. The biggest area is taste.
Yeah.
So taste on point, 40%.
And ever we are joking with it.
Presentation, 30%. Some people tell me they just put 4 peppers on top and present.
I say the tasting part, that's where we are Joe coming in, right?
Yeah, who, Joe?
Yeah, he said the celebrity taster, right?
Somebody just told me I need to give Joe the walk around the field and
Well, he said he was going to be the celebrity taster.
the taster.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know how you're going to take care of that, but
For creativity,
hope you've been making
you get
space from
20
today.
points, and teamwork, 10 points.
all right.
Right? There's an area for safety. Teams are responsible for their safety, and they must adhere to fire safety guidelines. Remember, we're cooking outdoors. You have to consider the wind. We're about to enter the kite season, so
All right.
make sure you don't have anything around your pot that could, like plastics and so that could attract a flame and fire.
Okay.
And the final or judge's decision will be final. We have
Okay.
3 categories, Eugenia.
Yes, most creative, overall winner, and people's choice. Sometimes overall winner is not people's choice.
Yeah.
So we're leaving allocations.
So
for that as well.
don't say, well, I think my part win. You
Right.
understand? The judge's decision is final.
Yes.
It's final. All right. We do have a caller. Let's see what the caller say. Caller, good morning, you're live.
Yes, good morning to all of you. I must thank you, Tanti Jojo. I want to thank you all for that bit of information last week. I think it was Friday, when you said you officially, she read out that it's an African dish. It came from West Africa. And I said, I give you all such a loud clap, a round of applause. Because that is helping us to understand who we are as a people. These things came from, that part of the world and got itself embedded in the culture that we have today, and we must be proud of it. Yes? So I thank you for that bit of information. As you said it officially, read out. Something was nicely put together and read out. And I said, I give you all a lusty round of applause. The next little piece I want to say, in packing an oil down pot, what I learned is that you pack it according according to the texture of the things you are cooking. So if the meat is the toughest one, the meat should go first. If you are using soft meat, like fish, normally they put the fish at the top. Right. So you pack the pot according to texture. Another thing, I see tongue people oil down grayish looking. Janelle and them, they oil down grayish. Oil down supposed to look like saffron color.
A grey oil, I never see that one yet.
Grayish, yes, it's heading for gray.
Not a color, Lou.
It's heading, oil down supposed to be the color of saffron. Really? And again, another thing, in the country they know for every breadfruit is a coconut, because oil down, it's supposed to make oil when it cook down. That's why it got its name, oil down, not soup. Tongue people just make it with a kind of soup, a thick kind of soup. In the country, they will not eat it. It's supposed to make oil. That's why it's oil down. So they put one coconut for one breadfruit, one coconut for one breadfruit. I'm sure Suzanne going to agree with me. And you hear she tell you about the texture of the breadfruit. She is correct. If you don't check the fire, oil down is a technical thing to make it. If you don't check the fire, your breadfruit will be waterlogged like breadfruit that cook in soup. And oil down not supposed to be like that.
All
okay,
right.
Thank you.
All right.
Auntie Jo,
I was going to ask Auntie Jo if it's coconut milk or...
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Auntie Jo, is there anything you think people can substitute the coconut with?
Well, these days, they use the coconut powder and so on. It's okay, but I mean, when you use the real coconut, you get the oil better.
Yeah.
So some people mix it. But you have to know it's one coconut to one breadfruit. That's how I know it in the country. That's how they count it. For every one breadfruit, you grate one coconut. So then you will get enough coconut milk that will make the oil. Yeah?
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So you see we get that little lecture there?
Yeah.
That was good. So let's go back over to Graphix and of course Jeremy this morning and another snow. Jeremy.
Yes, of course. We are partnering with a number of corporate entities, Flow, Grenada Motor Club, and of course Jeremy is here representing the club. And of course he will speak about the partnership. He will speak to you as to the actual location where we'll be actually hosting the event, because it's quite a wide area.
Yes.
Yeah, so Jeremy will give us more details in terms of exactly which area we'll be using and speak about the partnership between GBN and the Motor Club.
So Jeremy, tell me, of course, we're happy that the Grenada Motor Club decided to partner with us on this. Tell us the reason why the Motor Club decided they want to partner with GBN to be part of Oil Long Fest. First and foremost, let's hear about that.
Okay, so let me just put it like this. The Grenada Motor Club is actually a non-profit organization. We are not only about auto sport and racing and stuff. We are also about giving back to the community, and assisting persons as much as possible. I mean, I see pools as an area for multiple usage. I mean, as I said, we as a motor club, we will harness whatever we can to more or less assist with persons who are doing more or less cultural activities, and something like this. So with our national dish, I mean, you can't go past with this whole thing with national dish.
Right.
I mean, my father is a great oil dog maker, so I mean, it's a really amazing thing that we actually have in that particular activity at the Pearls Airstrip. Right. And we have a lot of space. A lot of activities. People usually say, everything happened in St. George's, and I just see the factor that why not we have it in the big parish, up north, whereas you have the community coming around, you have people from all parts of the northern part of Grenada coming down, and participating in this particular event.
All right.
So I mean, I think that just looking into this, I saw this as a big opportunity for to just partner with GBN. I'm all about culture. I'm all about the natural things that we can push forward to make this particular activity amazing. And then I'm hoping that this is going to be something that we can have year after year after year, and make it big. Pearls is a massive area.
Yeah.
And as I said, we're not only using it for auto sport, we're also using it for.
So I'm assuming the other members of the motor club, they come in and do a part too, right? I hope I'm putting you on the spot right now.
of course. I think we will have one or two persons who will come and try and do a little something there. I think I would have spoken to one person already, and they said yes, man, they love this, and they probably will try a little something to see if they could win.
All right. Well, you have already set the seed for us in terms of telling us how the size of pearls, and of course, folks would know how the area lay off. Of course, you folks are always there, so you know the entire layoff, and of course, it's just going to be a grand affair.
Yeah. So where we're going to mostly be having the Oil Long Fest is at the northern section of Pearls. I sometimes call it the Moya end.
Yeah.
So you have the north section, which is the Moya end, and then you have the south section, which is the C end, which is done by SSU. But where the section we're having it is the northern end, where all the drag racing usually starts and stuff like that. And we're doing it in the area called the pit area. So that is a big area that when you're entering into Pearls from, as I said, the Moya end. That is where we situated in that particular location. It's pretty good. It's pretty big, So I think persons, you come out and you set up yourself pretty nice in that particular location, and I think it should be something amazing.
All right. I mean, I have a clear idea of what you're speaking about in terms of the area and the settings that could what it will look like, and it's all we just wait for Saturday. Yeah, that's it. All right. Anything you want to ask him, Janelle? Anything you want to ask? Oh, you think we have it covered?
We have it covered for Saturday, but I know he had some other activities he had coming up. I was hoping he would tell us about them while he's here.
I know. Well, we have also outside of that we have a little automotive event. I think it's for Independence. Just celebrating it on February 8th. I think that's 1 week after this particular event. We'll be having that particular activity in Pearls, just commemorating the 51st independence of Grenada. So every year we have some little things going on and stuff like that. And then there was going to also be a big event, international event on April 5th and 6th, where we have multiple islands coming from Barbados, Trinidad, St. Vincent, Antigua, and all of the above. So we'll be mixing it up, and also to having a lot of different other activities when it comes to just non-automotive events. But we will definitely keep you guys updated with what's going to happen in the next few months.
All right. All right, Jeremy, thank you once again, man. And best wishes goes out to you and, of course, Grenada Motor Club.
Thank you. Thanks to you very much.
All right. You're welcome, man. All right. So, I think Janelle's still making space, all that oil long we talk about it. All that oil long we talk about that. It's clouding your mind a little bit. The mind is getting clouded.
I hear little comments about the tongue people and the oil long color. When you see we come up Pearls and we win, you're going to tell me.
Why they always feel people from St. George's don't know how to
I don't know,
You understand?
I don't know.
Tongue people and that like if
tongue people and country people feel the oil long
could be better.
What if we see Saturday we come up and we just come down.
There's gonna be some surprises for them on Saturday that they will
surprises.
They was never know that we from Tongue could do what we could do.
We gonna shock them, no worry.
Well, the amount of oil long champs I met in Grenville on Friday, everybody had a story. Everybody had a competition they entered and they won, and they already said, "Mark my face, I'm coming to win this thing."
The champion competition.
Clash.
We win nothing long here, but we the underdogs. We coming up.
You never know what's going to happen on Saturday.
Coming up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything else you have for us?
I think it's a wrap for us for today.
Yeah, we had a giveaway, but we'll of course
we'll probably forfeit that for tomorrow.
We have for the week. We have
for the entire week. We'll forfeit that for tomorrow. So, folks, thanks once again. Graphix, anything before we wrap up, man? What? You're making plans?
Yes,
you're putting the music together for Saturday?
Music together already. I don't have to put
music together already. All right.
It's in the brain.
Graphix doing a party,
Graphix, you're driving up or you're taking a bus?
I'm driving up.
Anyway, take it easy, man. All the best. Hey, folks, that's what we're going to take a wrap for today's edition. And, of course, join us again tomorrow. And, of course, we'll offer you much more. Yeah. Don't forget this GBN's Oil Long Fest this Saturday. Anything, ladies, before we take a wrap?
Happy Monday, everybody.
Yeah, have a lovely day.
All right. Hey, folks, goodbye.